And as you may remember, our plan is to complement this human contact tracing with a contact tracing app. Like other governments around the world, we've been working hard on this, and I want to be upfront and open about the challenges that we and other countries are facing. Over the past few weeks, we have rigorously tested our prototype app in the Isle of Wight and in field trials. And I want to thank everyone who's been involved and all the islanders of the Isle of Wight, the council, who've been brilliant, the local NHS, and Bob Seeley, the MP, who has played a real leadership role. Thank you. Because of this testing, we discovered a technical barrier that every other country building their own app is also now hitting. We found that our app works well on Android devices, but Apple's software prevents iPhones being used effectively for contact tracing unless you're using Apple's own technology. After we started our work on our app, Google and Apple then started working on their own product. And as soon as they did this, we began working on both. We kept our options open in the same way that we do with other areas. And I personally feel in this fight, more than any other, that we must leave no stone unturned. So I asked Dido and the NHS X team to make sure that they worked on both products. Of course, we've been testing Google and Apple's product too. And as we did this, we've found that it does not estimate distance well enough. Measuring distance, of course, is mission critical to any contact tracing app. So as it stands, our app won't work because Apple won't change their system, but it can measure distance, and their app can't measure distance well enough to a standard that we are satisfied with. Throughout this, for me, what matters is what works, because what works will save lives. And I will work with anyone, public or private sector, here or overseas, to gain any inch of ground against this disease. So we've agreed to join forces with Google and Apple to bring the best bits of both systems together. We'll share our algorithm and the work that we've done on distance calculation and combine that with their work to deliver a new solution. I've always been optimistic about the contribution that technology can make in this battle against coronavirus. And coming together in this way will bring together some of the best minds to find a solution to this global challenge and help to save lives. In the meantime, the NHS Test and Trace system, based on good old-fashioned human contact tracing, is working well, identifying local outbreaks and helping to control this virus. And I want to ask you all once more, if you get a call or a message from NHS Test and Trace, the most important thing is please do your bit to protect your community, to protect your loved ones, and to protect the NHS, and follow those instructions. I'd now like to hand over to Baroness Harding to take us through the